Hi, my name is Jared Decker, and I am the guy who built your gun. Hi, this is Jared with Desert Yankee, and what I'm going to do is do a quick overview on the assembly of your MK1 Mod 21 FMP 21 cologne. Okay, a couple of quick notes on these. When you put them together, you need to make sure that you don't. Well, we'll go through the order of operations with it, but it's probably going to show up without the feed mech installed and without the barrel installed. In order to get those in position, there's a couple of things you need to know. First of all, in order to install or remove the feed mech and or the barrel, the bolt needs to be locked to the rear. So, locking the bolt to the rear, we can remove the barrel. And by grabbing this tab right here on the front left-hand side of your feed mech and holding with both fingers on either side while maintaining pressure on that tab, you can remove the feed mech from your feed mech hanger, which sits on the bottom here. So take that, remove it. Now, once we're in this position, we need to be very careful with the charging handle. Make sure that we don't slam the bolt home without the barrel in the trunnion. If you do this, what can happen is the bolt head will smash into the trunnion and it will peen the edges of the trunnion in, making it difficult for you to insert and remove your barrel and also damage your bolt head. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the reassembly of this thing. Another key point that you need to understand when disassembling and reassembling this firearm is you've got, if you do have it set up with a trip lever, so if you have a registered auto sear, make sure that you bring the bolt back to the rear about an inch or so in order for you to rock your trigger pack in, getting it into position, and then allowing the charging handle to go free. This gets the trip lever to clear the backside of the bolt carrier. We'll then take our feed mech and in the exact same fashion that we removed it, put it back into the receiver. Take our buttstock assembly. When you receive it, if you did receive it with a buttstock on, you'll notice that I had the pins crossed, which is something I like to do. Take your charging handle, lock the bolt to the rear, and with your right hand, grab your barrel, insert it into the shroud, flash hider forward. Okay, take it back, you're going to pull the barrel all the way to the rear. There's indexing notches in the trunnion. It also helps from time to time just to keep your finger on the release tab here. Take it at good pressure, keep it lifted up so that sometimes it'll hit on the trunnion. Rotate it, and then index it into position. At this point, the gun is ready to operate. When it comes to loading ammunition, best thing to do is to pull the bolt from all the way to the rear, lock it in the notch, and then you're going to insert your belt from left to right, sunny side up. That means the brass facing up, not the links facing, with the links facing down. Okay, this is the exact opposite of any other belt-fed machine gun that you've likely come in contact with. So, outside of that, to download it, let's say you wanted to stop shooting, best thing to do is to take it, lock it to the rear, pull your feed mech out, and out will come the belts. I apologize for the improvised nature of this video. It is the situation that I'm in right now and what I'm going to do. So, all right, so here we have DM1 belts, or a DM1 belt rather. Okay, so to demonstrate our loading and unloading procedure, we're going to take it, insert our starter tab. You can make one of these out of a zip tie if you don't have a proper starter tab. Lock it to the rear. Okay, we're already indexed. Okay, now I have a live round in the chamber. Okay, we're going to download the gun, so I'm going to grab the button on the left-hand side of the feed mech, pull it, unload it. Notice the rest of the belt came out. Robert's your mother's brother. Same is the case for linked ammunition. I think tell, I definitely prepared for this video. Okay. So, at which point, we've inserted our started tab from the left to the right, side up, brass facing up, links facing down. And for this guy, we are in battery. So normally, what you should expect to see is the starter tab kick off. Every now and then, these starter tabs are kind of janky and they won't. So, around. There you go. So what happens when you got a long ass belt. So, at any rate, in order to download it, what we'll do, go to the rear, kick the belt out. I like to hold the button down. Right, and we're ready to go. So at this point, the weapon is clear and you can do what you want with it. So that concludes the overview on the practical application or use of your FMP 21 kit, your FMP 21 clone, the MK1 Mod 21. If you have any further questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or send me a message on HK Pro at Uzi for you to say. You could also contact me at my phone number, which I've likely provided to you. I hope you enjoy your product, and let me know if you have any problems.